mysteries. The plot now is totally flipped on its head. I don't know what to think anymore. Dennis Jenkins, first time I'm meeting him, is asking me to transport, believe it or not, milk bottles in crates, 5 pallets worth, from the water tower to the ranch. That's what I mean. All my theories that I had before are completely now been, there's a wrench that's been put into the equation. But that's okay. I'm good at doing investigating. I'm sure I will figure out what's really going on here, but I am really confused now. As you can see, we are at the water tower. As you remember, that's Peter Wood's house. I have not spoken to Peter Wood since I last spoke with him. And I don't want him to get involved in this one. Also, there's this menacing truck that has been watching me the entire time. You can see off there in the distance. I don't want to even approach. That's the exact same truck that ran over my crops about 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, I want to say. I think it was the very end of spring towards the beginning of summer. And since then, I haven't sought revenge on them. I deserved what they did to me as punishment. I know they work for the boss. I don't know what the boss's real name is, but people around Ravenport call him the boss. That is Scooter, or Skater, I'm not sure. And then the other one is named Scooter Skater. That's their names, Scooter, and Scooter Skater. I think they have been watching me, and they're probably wondering why I'm still standing here. I'll just pretend like I'm checking the cargo here, but you can clearly see that's milk jugs. That matches exactly like the milk jugs that the dairy farm did deliver. But all of a sudden now there's, like I say, at the water tower there are cargo pallets of milk to go, of all places, to the ranch. So maybe they've just been doing so much nefarious activity that they've completely gotten confused. Is this really milk? That brings up another question. But like I say, I'm being paid by the boss. The boss thinks he's my boss, but he's not. But if he does say anything, I need to remind him, hey, I'm just an independent contractor. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just get in my tractor here and drive to the ranch. Hopefully they will not do anything. They're obviously watching me to make sure that the fact that they're here, okay, and they don't seem to be following me, but they're just still sitting there. Very kind of scary that they're even there. I know who they are, and the fact that they're even there watching me proves that there's something ain't right. Either they're stupid, because I don't believe the boss would have them do that. I think they're up to no good. I think they're off the clock. And I think they want to mess with me. But they're not going to mess with me just yet because I'm doing a special delivery job. All the deliveries are overseen by the boss. I'm not sure what his real name is yet, but that's what people call him in Ravenport. The boss. So it's obvious they're not going to... Those crazy henchmen, Scooter, and Scooter. Sometimes I've heard Skeetus, I've heard them say Skeeter, I've heard them say Skater. What with them crazy, they have obviously got some screws loose in their heads. They're not playing with a full deck. Maybe that's why the boss chose them to do the dirty work. Who knows? I'm just glad everything went well. I didn't drop any of the crates. Everything got loaded up there decently. So then, everything should be okay, you know, as far as that goes. something that I like going on. What did I get myself into volunteering to take on this responsibility of being the town delivery from point A to point B? I will get it there safe and fast. I think that's my motto, something like that. So far, I've done a really good job at being the go-to delivery person for the town of Ravenport. But what? Now, you see, I don't believe the boss told them to be there. They basically proved that there's something that ain't going on that ain't right, just ain't right. Crates of milk from the water mill, or not water mill, water tower? It almost makes me believe that the dairy farm is a front, and something got screwed up in the paperwork. I don't think this is real milk. I think it's just pretend milk, and there's something else inside those containers. They're not empty containers of milk. They're just not milk, is what I'm saying. There's something nefarious going on, and they're using the dairy farm as a front. And I better make sure I do this right. I don't want to use the log to push them off, especially during the daytime. And the fact that I just saw the henchmen, I don't know if the boss put them up to that or not. If the boss did, which I don't believe he did, that would have been a terrible blunder. Which I know the boss isn't that stupid. So those henchmen that are in that truck they're up to no good. They're up to no good. I can pretty much tell that's not looking good for me. And the fact that I'm here and they're there makes me worried that they're there just to mess with me, and they're, like I say, they're off the clock. They must be off the clock, you know? They must be off the clock. They must be. Oh well. Okay, Scooter. We're gonna go do something we're not supposed to be doing. The boss didn't tell us to do this. Whoa, hell? What's that, Skeeter? Well, Scooter, I think we'll trample some more of his fields. What do you think of that, just to mess with him? Even though he didn't seek revenge on us, and he seems to want to just leave us alone, but we like feuds. We like causing feuds. That's right. Go get him. Well, that's what I'm gonna do, Scooter. Or wait, are you Scooter or am I Scooter? Well, I really reckon I don't really know. But tear it up. Tear up them crops. Yeah, we's good, boys, being bad. Boss, if when he finds out, what? Well, he ain't telling the boss. We ain't supposed to be doing this. And I don't even think Farmer Jeff will even know. What? Maybe he would. But, you know, Scooter, because we was watching him. We was there watching him. Why did we do that? You know, I don't reckon no, but isn't this fun? Yeah. We's good when we's bad. Don't you agree? Well, yep, that's right, Scooter. You done did good work. You crazy son of a gun. We are the crazy couple henchmen doing what we want because we stupid. Well, that does it. The transport mission is a success. So far, it's been a very, very good day. The weather's been cooperating. I've just been being a good boy and doing what I've been told to do with my delivery missions. I'm not asking questions or causing trouble. Even though that was awkward, having the milk crates somehow at the water tower totally throws me off as to what is actually going on in this town of Ravenport. Throws a wrench in the whole equation. I've got to rethink what's going on. But as long as I don't really ask questions, I think I'll just keep taking the money. It's helping my farm grow. And that's all of the transport missions we have at the moment. You know, it's helping my farm grow and getting away from the city life. With this delivery job, I still get a little bit close to the city, but I don't really spend too much time with being around too many people while I'm on my farm, and these delivery jobs are about, what, twice a day? They only take at most 20 minutes each. So I'm living the good life, really am. I'm happy that I've left the city, bought my own farm back in early spring. It is now midsummer. It's been almost 6 months. Say it's been about 5 months since I started all this. Things have been good. Can't complain. I've met some of the locals, and I caused a little bit of a ruckus, and then they tore up my crops, which I deserved at the time. And since then, I haven't really seen any problems with them. Although I did see those two henchmen. I need to give them a real nickname, because I'm really confused with their names. I'll think of something else to call them later. So, well, I'm gonna go drive over and check out the sunflowers, soybeans, see how they're doing. I currently have soybeans here planted, and then I went with soybeans here as well. So I'm gonna have a lot of soybeans come full harvest. So I'm gonna check out the sunflowers, see how they're doing. Always want to check on them. Looking good. Not too bad. Wait, what's this? What's this? Huh, it seems some of my soybeans have, what do you call it? Suffered from the drought. There really hasn't been that much rain this summer. There was in the beginning of the summer, so it looks like some of them have, died. That's to be expected. Everything. Wait, more? What is this? It's almost like somebody drove through my fields. Like when I saw that truck. Oh, of course it was them. It was the Henchmen boys. That's their new nickname, the Henchmen boys. Who else could it have been? Because I don't think they're over there anymore. I didn't hear their vehicle. They do have a loud truck. I would have heard it. Because it's very close. Where they were sitting and looking at me was close to where I was. I didn't hear them anymore. Wait, what did they do to my sunflowers? I hope they didn't do any more damage. Wait, what's this? What is this? Alright, I need to get into my drone. Put on the drone goggles so I can get a drone's eye view of this. What is just happened? Here's where I keep the drone parked, for where I left it at the taco stand. They did drive through my sunflowers. They caused even more damage. No, this isn't cool. I have left them alone since they did this the first time, and then I accepted the consequences, but they've done it again. Not cool, not cool. Henchmen boys, Scooter and Skeeter, whatever your names are. Ridiculous names. And then they went over here and they trampled more on the This is. Oh, I gotta think. How do I put a stop to this? I may just have to go talk to the boss himself. But how do I arrange a meeting? The last time he made his appearance, he just showed up out of nowhere, like a ghost. Shh, that's just unacceptable. That's gonna hurt my profits, and not only that, now I got a couple of ingrates who just want to keep pushing my buttons now, apparently. They want me to respond back and start a feud. That's not me. I'm gonna have to just call that up and say, okay, twice now? No, I am not gonna take the bait. See, they're not here. Their truck is gone. So that pretty much proves it was them. Without a doubt, it was them. No doubt in my mind. You gotta be kidding me. I am not going to retaliate. I am not going to take the bait. They just keep trying to put that fishing pole bait out there of the tempting the fate, trying to get that feud going because they're just I don't like those kind of people. I will not reciprocate of doing something bad back. Nope. I'm gonna go talk to the boss directly. Oh, that makes me mad. Of course it does. Those jerks. I should never have taken that watering can. You know what they say? They say the punishment is always 10 times worse than the offense. That's probably what's happening here. I guess they feel they didn't do enough damage. Well, they've done enough damage, believe me. Alright, everybody. Try to have a great day. At least I'm going to try to have a great day. You have a great day as well. Unbelievable.